Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the bags that I was influenced to buy and what I think of them now. This is going to be a mega throwback, and this video was originally made by Stephanie. She filmed this a while ago and I really like the topic. If you want to see her video, I'm gonna link it in the description box down below and also her channel. I know that this is not a tag video, but I think it's a very interesting topic, and I bet that you know these videos, that you probably were influenced to by these same videos, and overall I think it's a really good topic. So I want to start right off with the Speedy. This was the first bag that I was influenced to buy, and it was by the one and only Jerusha Couture, and very specifically this video. I found her channel because I was looking for reviews for the Speedy, and she literally sold the idea to me. She had the Speedy 25 in monogram, I believe, and she would attach the key clasp to the side of the bag, so I would do that too. I loved watching Jerusha in all of her videos, but there's something about that era that makes me feel like so good. It was review after review after review to convince myself about the Speedy, and I literally went and bought it. At first I was hesitating between monogram and Damier Ebene, but I really like the chocolate shade that this one has, and I think Jerusha still has that bag. So yeah, so in case Jerusha is watching this video, you didn't make me only buy this bag but a few others. What I think now about this bag is that for some reason I still have it. It's the bag that I had the longest in my collection as of now. I love it. I think it's an amazing bag. It's a classic. My only con about the Speedy is that the hardware tarnishes, but so far it was an amazing recommendation. It's a classic bag. I love it. I love that it has the top handles. I love that it has the strap. I love everything about the bag. And to give you close-ups of the bag, this is the Speedy and it's still going strong. I love the bag and I don't plan to sell it anytime soon. And the second bag that I was influenced to buy is the Chanel boy bag, and this one was by Sophie Sohet. So I was hesitant to add this bag to my collection. It was going to be at first my first Chanel bag, and I was looking for something a little bit less formal and more casual, something that had more like a tomboy vibe, and the boy bag definitely had that for me. I watched Sophie's video, but I was definitely influenced by a lot of social media. Back then in 2017, it was the bag to have, especially in the old medium. It was very popular. You would see it in every single color and everyone loved the bag. And my stages to buy bags are: first, I see it, I like it, I go on YouTube, I watch a review, then I look for outfit inspiration on Pinterest, and then I go and buy the bag. So Sophie had a video about the boy bag that basically sold me the idea. At first I had it in the old medium, and then I went and got it in the small. It's more comfortable for me, fits my frame a little bit better, and I love how much it fits and how versatile it is. But yeah, she definitely did it for me. She influenced me so bad to get this bag. I love it. It's very casual. I have not regretted getting this bag once. It's my easy grab and go. I don't have to think much about it, and mine is in aged gold hardware with calfskin leather. So I'm gonna give you close-ups of the bag. Right now the chain is tucked, but this is the back. I remember that I was very concerned about the corner wear, but the corners of the bag look overall perfect, and if you have an organizer, the bottom is not going to sag. The next one is the Lady Dior, and this one for me was Hey June. This is a bag that I kind of always wanted on and off. I would have it on my wish list, but I would never pull the trigger. I would go and try it on in the store and I would not do it. I ended up getting first the mini, but I specifically wanted to get it in a bigger size, lambskin, and in black. And there's so many reviews on YouTube about the Lady Dior, and there's many people that actually don't like it that much because they find the closure quite a hassle. I honestly prefer the zipper than the flap, but this bag was definitely influenced by Hey June a lot. She always finds the best vintage bags and has an amazing style. I've had this bag for 2 months now, and what I can tell you is that the Lady Dior is an amazing bag. Right now, in my opinion, it's way more worth it than a classic flap, but go on the pre-love market because you're gonna save a lot of money. The Lady Dior doesn't retain its resale value, so unless you want something very specific that is new season, that you're sure that you're not gonna find pre-loved, I would really suggest you to go and look on the pre-love market, and especially if it's vintage. The Lady Dior in the vintage, the bags look so well in time, and you can save thousands of dollars, or even you can get almost new ones for a very good price point. This is the Lady Dior, and honestly I would not buy a new one anymore. I'm really happy with the lambskin on this one, and it's super shiny. I prefer the zipper. It's just better. Back when Charity was doing handbag videos, she unboxed specifically this one, so she literally sold me even on the Macassar, and I don't remember if hers was also size 45, but she got this one to match with her Palm Springs PM p.m. and I would never miss one of her videos. I absolutely loved watching her channel. She now does a little bit of different content, but back then, like, she was basically my go-to. She influenced me in not one but two bags, and when I saw that she got it and she did like a pack with me video, and that was it for me. I absolutely loved it. I saved for a while and I got it. What I think of it now, it's been a few years since I own it. It scratches a lot. The Keepall will scratch a lot. But the Macassar is very, very good because you don't really have to worry much about rain or anything at all because the leather is not going to stain. However, with time, I realized that I liked the look of the Pochette more. Like the original monogram, I like it just a little bit more. Now this one is my fiance's. I got a vintage one in the 50 size because sometimes the 45 is a little bit too small, especially when I travel with my niece Bibi and other items. So it has its pros and cons. It's definitely an amazing travel bag. I feel like sometimes it's a little bit flashy, but if you're mindful, you're gonna be fine. Just never check them in. Never, under no circumstances, because it will first of all get super damaged, and the chances of someone stealing something from you are very high, or stealing the entire bag in general. She also influenced me heavily on the Pochette Metis. I got it not once but twice. So it was not only her, but plenty of other YouTubers were saying that the Pochette Metis was an amazing bag, and I bet that it probably is for them. But for me, it didn't work out. But I got it at first in reverse monogram, and it did not work out. I just didn't like the bag in that moment in my life. I just got it because everyone said that it was like the best bag out there. Like, if you were around social media in the handbag community around 2017, 2018, the Pochette Metis was the bag that you had to get. It was also so hard to find, so if you were ever offered one or there was one in stock, you were pretty much obliged to get it and try it out. And if not, you could always resell it because it was really hard to find. And the thing is that I was doubting myself so much because I was like, no, it's not working out, I don't like it. But then I would see another new video about how great a bag it was, and it was just not for me. So I sold it. Then I was like, maybe it was a reverse monogram. Maybe it was not the shape of the bag itself and the compartments. So I went and I got it in regular monogram, and it also didn't work out. So if you want to learn something from that, is maybe everyone really likes something, but probably maybe sometimes it specifically will not work for you. Maybe now in time it will be a great bag for me because my life changed a lot from those years, but back then it was just not it. So if someone recommends something, even if they like it so much, always consider your own lifestyle into it and not theirs, because we all have very different lives and circumstances. And yeah, I was sure that something was wrong with me because I could not understand why in the world I was not liking the bag when everyone else seemed to love it so much. So I sold it again. I don't have the Pochette Metis anymore, but I loved Share Whitney's videos. But the Keepall was a great recommendation. Another bag that I was influenced to buy, like in general, and it didn't really work out, was the Chanel Coco handle. When it was released, everyone was thrilled about the fact that it was caviar and that it had a handle and that it was super amazing. I just didn't know that I was going to be more of a fan of the trendy CC. But one other bag that I was influenced to buy, and then I ended up influencing myself to buy it multiple times, was the Chanel Classic Flop. And for me, this one was Minx for All. I loved watching her Minx Mondays Q&A. It was literally part of my mornings. I loved watching her reply to questions about handbags, and her bag reviews are always so complete and thorough. So she made several videos about the jumbo and the medium because I was hesitating between one or another. I ended up getting both with time, but she literally convinced me to get the Classic Flop. I feel like YouTube videos are way better than reading posts because you get to see the bag. We're kind of a similar height, so when she tried the Classic Flop on and also gave her review, I was super convinced. I loved it. It was a while for me to understand later on that I was going to like better lambskin rather than caviar, but I do think like the medium is the best size on the Classic Flaps. I also love the small, but the medium fits a little bit more. It still looks amazing on pretty much anyone, and I love the design of the bag. I know that there's a lot going on with Chanel lately. I'm actually trying to find cruise collection. Hopefully we have very nice colors and new stuff because it's getting a little bit repetitive, but this was definitely a hit. I love the classic flap. If it was not for the price increases and the quality issues, I would probably try to have it in every color possible. But yeah, I think these are it. There's definitely more bags, but I want to think about mainly YouTube. So I know that this is not a tag video, but I think it could be fun to see how everyone has influenced each other in some way. Definitely my friend Niels, he influenced me to get the Birkin 35 in Attain. I just love that bag on him. I for sure know that I have sort of influenced my mother-in-law to get some bags, especially when it comes to the Nice BB. She loves it so much. And also friends have influenced me in some way. So sometimes a lot of good comes out of it because you get to try new stuff, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. I'll leave all of the videos that I mentioned in the description box down below in case you want to go watch them. Again, they are like the OG YouTubers and videos. Those were honestly amazing times. The Palm Springs Mini was one of those bags too. Pinterest actually influences me quite a lot. I put myself on the wishlist for an orange Birkin just because of this picture. I'm yet to see if it's going to fit into my lifestyle, but I fell in love with it so much because it looks so good. We'll see. I would have to get the offer first, but it's a crazy color. I think it looks really good. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.